Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Let's hope that you guys can hear me. It has been a minute. I have not been around for a very long while, and I think the live went wrong somehow. I'm not sure entirely. Can you guys hear me? Let's first confirm this. Let me see if hi, love y'all. Hi. Yep, I can hear you. Okay, wonderful. I'm always so panicked when I do live streams. Hello and welcome to another edition of the hello. What's happening horse games? We have a lot actually to cover today. Like a lot has been happening in the world of horse games, guys. Like good grief. We have so much. First off, I just want to thank real quickly Sandy sometimes pops in here to be my Sandy Darkfall. She sometimes pops in here to be my my moderator. I hope she's here today. We'll find out soon enough. But before we do get into all of this stuff, let's check out some Star Stable bugs because, I mean, it's the best thing to laugh at. And I found a couple of funny ones. Not brilliant, but a couple that I thought were pretty funny. This one was one that I don't know, everything just works for me in this one. We have a laughing horse, and then on the side we have, like, who's Justin? Just old Justin, new Justin, battling for. I don't know. This is like Twilight Zone stuff. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Gabriella. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. Hey, yo, everybody. That happened to me. No full way. Oh, good grief. That's sad. Sorry to hear that. I just thought this was really guava chicken gaming. Hello again. Not my pickle. Is that yours, Sniffle Way? I just grabbed it for a minute. I thought it was hilarious. It's back. Okay, so next one that I thought was pretty funny, and I literally I just cackled with this one. I just thought I'm gonna tell you now why I thought it was funny. Look at that breaking leg. But like when I looked at it, it reminded me of something, and I'm wondering if any of you can think about what it reminded. I I want to see a Star Stable musical. And I want to see it now. It works so good. Like, look at this. We got a breaking leg. We got this. I'm sorry. I cackled. No, I mean, that's not my Pixar. Oh, that's fine, a full way. That's fine. The horse in the stables are always so broke. I know, Strange Gamer. Like, what is going on? Ramadan Mubarak. Awesome. No idea what that means. I'm sorry. Guava Chicken, hi. Yeah, I said that. Hi. SSO Time. Hi, SSO Time. Thank you for being here. All right. So next one we're just going to briefly look at is, oh, sorry. There's going to be a swear word here. So I just thought this was also pretty funny. This was taken from a Discord server, which I thought they shared it on the Reddit. So to be fair, they did censor out all the names. And they're like, why are they all sitting? And then someone said, Anne suddenly understands why it took them years to figure out how to get her out of Pandoria. And that just kind of sums up the entire game. Looks more like he stepped in poop. It does kind of look like that. That's Pani. Whoa, I'm gonna say Pani Ziosnika. I got that. Angela Ziegler, hi, thank you for joining us. It means happy Ramadan. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Guava Chica. Happy Ramadan to you. Anime AMV. Hello, Anime AMV. All right, so with some cackles out of the way, that was brilliant cackles, I can give you guys a little sneak peek of something that's coming. It'll be done hopefully next week. That's something to look forward to. Okay, so let's move into the actual horse game stuff. Hello, Unicorn Umi. Just want to say that hi. So let's move into some actual horse game stuff. We have a lot to cover today. Like, a lot's been happening. Oh, yeah, I had some problems with stuff. Well, I'll just close that in a little bit. Streamlabs gave me some trouble. Anyway, so before I do get into everything, Polygon is a brand new podcast thing that we're running. And if you guys want to check it out, you can go look at it on YouTube. We have 2 full podcasts at this point. The last one was done by Sandy Darkfall, Just Peachy, and Nora Edwards Studios, and they chat about role plays in particular. If you guys want to check that out, I did all the editing on that. That was a lot of work. And then we have the past versus future one, where myself, Just Peachy, and Sandy Dogfall chat a little bit. So you guys can go and look at that if you get a little chance. I'll be sure to post another advert of that on my Instagram just to get that a little bit going. Okay, so into the horse game stuff. That's my cool wallpaper. That's why I had the cool wallpaper, to spread the word of Polygon. All right. Okay, God, I'm stalling. All right, so just check it a little bit. Now I just got my hooves clean. Looking forward to see the Star Equestrian. Thank you, Sandy. That's going to be an interesting one. Hi, Hearts and Candy. Thank you for being here. It's nice to have you here. It was a very fun subject, Sandy. All right, so starting this off, we actually have a new horse game creator that's going to come out. This, I'm going to show you the video in a little bit. I think this could be AI art. Does look a little bit like that. So this is from Dorina Vogronics. She shared this on the Horses and Video Games Facebook, and she says that I'm thrilled to finally share a sneak peek of something I've been working on the Horse Creator for my upcoming video game. My goal was simple: Sims 3 cross Red Dead Redemption 2 by blending the customization of Sims 3 with the immersive realism of RDR. I tried to create a horse creator that offers a truly unique and unforgettable gaming experience. It's not complete, so feel free to share your suggestions, and they do have a Discord. I will be joining in on that, but just to give you guys kind of a little bit something. 10 Mile Raj, hello. She says, yes, you really make me think more critically, not just about horse games, but in real life. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Joe3 We Sage says subscribe. Thank you, Joy. I'm gonna call you Joe. It's terrible. Says this is very AI. Yeah, Val. Well, it's fine because I want to keep this in mind that this is an indie developer, so I don't really mind indie developers kind of using these tools to kind of get up. I have a problem with bigger companies doing it, especially if they have the revenue to actually pay artists. So here is the horse creator. We're gonna look at this a little bit together. It does. The first thing that kind of popped in mind for me here was what do you call it? Unbridled, that horse game. I love the hair and stuff. It's very beautiful. If this is gonna be solely a horse creator, this could be an interesting thing to just kind of have, but I don't know if they're actually going to be making. I'm in discussion with the creator of this to hopefully get a little video out about it soon. But yeah, I just want to show this to you guys. What do you guys think so far? The horse muscles in the left horse worries me a bit. Yeah, it does. That says Dandy Darkfall. A Strange Gamer says, what if somebody made an AI horse game trailer and titled it like that, but put in the description that it was completely AI generated and was never going to exist just to see if people noticed? You know, I'm going to bet, A Strange Gamer, that people will still think it's still going to exist. Like, that's people. Jolien says, I love your videos. I always watch your videos when gaming. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Lots of ideas I have coming up. So soon they'll be up. Wolf Sister Gaming says, to be honest, I love horse creators. I don't. I don't like horse creators. I think that horse creators are the least important part for me of a game. It's the absolute least important part. I don't know why people love it so much. Explain, internet. Explain to me why you love this so much, because I don't get it. Miriam says it looks nice. Yeah, Jessica Catocat. I don't know what the bug happened. My live went crazy. I don't know what happened. I'm very, very sorry about that. I don't know why it did that. Cutie Pie says it looks a little outdated. That it is an indie developer, so they're kind of working. It's very realistic, I think. Realistic graphics is always like a dangerous thing to go. Don't go realistic graphics, in my opinion. But it depends on how you're gonna do it. So that really kind of depends. I want to make my own in real. A Bigger Monster says, I want to make my own real life horse. It makes the game more fun for me. Okay, that's fair. If that's something that you enjoy doing, that's great. So yeah, that was it. That was the entire horse creator. I'm just gonna let that loop a little bit as I read some of the comments. Foa Vranganen says, I work in games and using AI generated images is still a copyright hassle. Most generators claim ownership of what you make, and most companies want to fully own the assets they have in games. That's interesting. I'll have to read into that. That's really interesting. Thank you for that. I'm sorry, I'm rereading a lot of information. Bitta Patroni says, I prefer game over customizations, but I am just dying for a horse game that is a game. I'm into that, sister. Angered Rat. I love that name. Hello. I haven't caught a stream in a while. My bad. I actually stream very erratically, so that's no bad on you. SSO Time says, horse creators are fun to me because they allow you to be creative when you play the game. That's also fair. I do kind of get that. Angela Ziegler says, I feel the same way. Horse creators are a good start for game development, but over time the horse feels lifeless. Also, I prefer the excitement of getting a randomized horse. Me too. Sandy Darkfall, hyper-realistic is the most dangerous one in a way. Never wrong to mix some realism. Yes, absolutely, Sandy. Thank you. Sandy, could I ask you a favor? Could you go tell everyone on this other stream that this is the actual stream? I'm sorry that I'm abusing you, darling. I'll send you a care package or something. I'll send you a fruit basket. You would be so kind. I can't get out. I can't do this. This is insanity. All right. So that was it for this one. So I don't know. It's just something to kind of share. Hopefully, I'm going to get a chance to chat with her a little bit about this. Hopefully soon. So moving on to Tales of Rain Ravine. The reason why I wanted just for a sec. Is there another one? I will have a look and see. Yeah, Sandy. I think I have another live stream that's kind of waiting to go live. If you could just check that. Thank you. Sereth, and I agree about character creation in general. When there are too many options, my brain can't handle all the customizations. That is something I've seen happen. What happens to me is I just kind of think in a very straight line eventually. But anyway, yeah, so I don't really like character creation all that much. But yeah, it's preference. All right, so Tales of Rain Ravine I really want to chat about simply because they've been kind of adding a lot of stuff and they updated a bunch of stuff. So hopefully this doesn't blow your ears. I'm just going to lower the volume a little bit. So they did add a bunch of videos, which I just really wanted to show you guys. They like uploaded a bunch and then they suddenly dropped down. But I like to see the progress and I quite love to see this movement like going forward. A peek into dressage. I love the tail swishing and the like. Oh, look at that, it's a Huffbuzz! Sorry, I'm getting stupidly excited about stupid shit. Let me just see. Jesse Kato Cat says, okay, wait. Dan Tiger X says, oh wow, I actually managed to find you live. Hello, we're looking at the same. Where are they now on other games? Yes, pretty much. Superior. And hello, Dan Tiger X. Superior says, hey Rattle, I was just thinking of one of your last streams yesterday. Oh wow. Coincidence. All right, so the next one is this one. This is really interesting. They're actually showing how the horses are actually figuring out strides on their own, which is pretty cool. Could be interesting. Just wanted to show that to you guys.
In this turn,
Jessica Cato Cat says the video looked nice, but the developer's comments about trying to make the best horse game of all time in just a year without much experience sounds very worrying to me.
The thing on the left
Which game is this now, Jesse Cato Cat? Did I miss this? Where did they say that? Sorry, I missed this completely. Which game is this, Jesse? You're gonna have to explain. Thank you, Sandy. You're an absolute star. Don't know what I would do without you, darling. All right, so this is pretty cool, and then just this one as well. So I'm very happy. I just wanted to show this. Tales of Rain Ravine is moving forward. She's very quiet on social media, which is perfectly fine. I'm just always happy to see any sort of progress, and this, like seeing this progress, I was really happy. I didn't do a live stream at the time of it, which I'm very angry at myself a little bit for. But those are some knockable objects, which is pretty cool, and the animations are still a little wonky, but I think this is actually moving pretty well forward. Let's check out some comments. If I'm moving too fast, you guys should let me know. I think I'm rushing. Big Car Monster says, I didn't like ETG because you could make your custom horse, but it becomes useless early on, I've heard. Yeah. It becomes completely useless. The entire horse. I like how it kind of looks like there's dust in the air. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I was talking about the previous game with the horse creator. Shared a lot in the comments. I'll have to check that out. That's really interesting. I'll have to check that out. I am going to chat about her. Sandy says, doing my job. Yay! I'm going to send you a fruit basket from my little fruity friend. Bita Petroni says, I'm most excited for Tales of Rain Ravine because they've already shown they can make a writing system that works that isn't janky. Yeah, that's exactly my same thing here. Lil Cat Silly says, yay, I'm here, late but here. Yay, hello, Lil Cat. Yeah, Miriam, the animations aren't great, but I am not... Okay, this is going to sound strange. I'm not that focused on realistic animations, which is rich coming from the person who made the video about like freaking extended Tron and everyone lost their minds. But I'm not that focused on visual. But yes, I can absolutely understand the animation doesn't look that great. But it is one person, so I'm very happy for what we have. Strange. Ooh, you guys are commenting quickly today.
Spanish Walk.
Let's see. Sorry, you guys are commenting so quickly. But yeah, I think Tales of Rain Ravine overall is moving at a great pace. I think that we're seeing a lot of movement forward. I'm glad to see that she's updating, that she's sharing. And although, yeah, I don't, maybe the aesthetic is still, in the works and stuff. I have to accept this because it's still in development. A lot of this is going to change soon. But I'm just so relieved to see movement because there was there was a brief time where it was so quiet and everyone was like, has this game been abandoned? And I had people contacting me, have you checked on this game? And I was like, no, please don't be abandoned. I'm very happy to see it's moving forward. For a Vangrens Fower, Vryungd, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, says, damn, that tail is whipping. Yeah, that is like... Anyway, okay. So let's
A peek into dressage.
let's see. Let's go on. All right, sorry, just last one. Peregrine says, I'm excited for Tales of Rain Ravine. The lighting is very pretty and nice to look at. The horse models are also very pretty. And Foer Vrangen says, you can just say Foer. I will go with Foer. That's going to help. That's going to help. All right, so let's move on to our darling, which is the Ranch of Rivershine. Because Ranch of Rivershine is just winning. That's all they're doing. Like, Ranch of Rivershine has been winning since, like, day one. Like this game. Like, have goats. Look at the goats. Guys, look at the goats. It's the cutest goats. I'm sorry. It's just like, oh, everything in me is just, everything is just cute. Like, I'm dying of the cuteness. It's goats, guys. We got goats. Can I say that this game is the goat? Yes, now we can say the game is the goat. Goats, yes, we got goats. Yes, thank you, Jesse Koto Cat. Rivershine is the goat. It's the goat. Like, this game is the goat. Like, everything. The goats are so cute. I know. Let's read a little through this. So they're saying that the Rocky Mountain Trail, steep inclines, hanging bridges, and herds of wild little goats. I'm sorry. I love this. You'll be able to ride around this new area and upgrade it with cross-country obstacles, a wild horse pen, and a flexibility arena. I'm freaking out about the goats. And don't forget to look at for 3 hidden tag chests, of course. There's a new track. I'm not going to give that a listen. I'm going to let you guys go and check that out. But, oh, I just love these goats. And then we have this area that we're going to be able to explore now. And this is just new competitions. So after opening the Rocky Mountain Trail, you'll have access to 4 new cross-country competitions. Awesome. If you've already unlocked all the competitions, these will become available instantly. If not, you'll unlock them as you progress through the quest line. Let's look a little bit here. The game is the goat. Yeah, we're gonna. It's official. Ranch of Rivershine is Ranch of the Goat. No, that's awful. Never mind. Goats of the River Shine. River of the Ranch of the River Goat. Ranch of the River Goat. Let's go with that. At first I wasn't interested, but now I'm intrigued. I know, Guava Chicken. No, I actually was intrigued from the start. Sorry. Lumiria Caleris says she updates the game faster than I can play all the new content. She's fast though, like a freaking whatever. Danny Tiger X says, just gonna say now, I appreciate your content so much, keeping me up to date on things I'm unaware of, so just a small thank you. Also, I'm excited for these. I'm wanting Ranch of Rivershine so bad. Thank you, Danny Tiger. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. That's so awesome. Thank you. If I'd actually say, if you want to buy any horse game right now, Ranch of Rivershine is the one to go for. It's such a good little game. Wolf Sister Gaming says, I'm looking into buying the Ranch of Rivershine in the next 2 months. You will absolutely not regret that purchase. It's a great little game. Becca Monster says, shut up and take my money. I know, Rebecca, I know. It's such a good game. A Strange Gamer says, I really like Rancho Rivershine, but I do get kind of bored of it sometimes. So it's one of those games where I'll play it for a week every single day, and then I won't pick up for months. Yes. It's true. I do agree with that. That the game does get very repetitive. So, but there is one thing that's pretty cool. They're going to add a flexibility arena, which is pretty cool. And then they add double coats. Look at the double guys. Freak out with me with the double coats. Come on, this is amazing. What does Silly Cat say? Goat of the River Shine. Imagine they add Silly Cats. They should. Ranch of the Goat Shine. Rattle is the goat. Thank you. No, Ranch of Rivershine is the goat. Silly Cats. I'm there if they add. Miriam says, I'm too broke to buy it. I feel that. Oh, I feel that. Umbra Borealis says, same. I play for a week at best and then never again for months. I don't know why. I probably just don't have the patience for the way you train horses. No, actually, yeah, the dapples are beautiful, guys. The dapples. But I just want to say for Umbra, yes, that is a problem that a lot of people have with the game currently. It's very, very grindy. But there is something cool coming. Like, look at the tack colors. Look at the fabric ranges. Guys, like this game. Why are you so awesome? Ranch of Rivershine, stop being awesome. So they have, this is something that's really cool. They're going to be adding foal training. That's something to get excited about, guys. And this will allow you to interact with your foal in new ways and do more activities with them. Alongside that, I'll also implement horse personalities to make each of your horses more unique. And that is something to look forward to. Do Wild Horse Islands. I triple dog dare you. Calypso plays Wild Horse Isles. I am wondering, maybe you have some ulterior motive there, Calypso. I'll check it out though. I have been meaning to. I have so many games I have to freak out. Love You All says, I'm freaking out right now. I know, right? Peregrine says, I can't buy it. I'm saving up for a pet snake. But I'll definitely get one day. Peregrine, what snake are you getting? I love snakes. Emma Dusty OG Histine says, doubles. Forrest says, know what I don't see in horse games? Mustaches. Horse can sport some very fancy stashes. I know for. Although, what was his name from Red Dead Redemption? Uncle's horse had a mustache. Uncle's horse has a mustache. He's sporting a big stash. Angela Ziegler says, I've been complaining all my life because there hasn't really been good horse games. Now I'm being bombarded by them and my bank account is in ruins. I know the feeling. Angela, I know the feeling. Lil Cat Silly says, Ranch of Frushan is the type of good horse game I played growing up and helped me love horses even more. I imagine there are young kids who will fall for horses because of this game. That is such a wow compliment, and that's so true, though. So Sereth says, wait, hi, Sereth. Hope you're doing well. Wow, lots have changed since I last played this game. May have to jump back in since you're basically forcing it on me. I will force this game on you, Sereth, happily. Also, thanks for being here. So Val says, nothing wrong with falling out of love with the game and moving on to other games. These are still great games and great little experiences. Games don't need to last forever. Val, you're absolutely right. I just think that there are... My problem with horse games in general is that I don't think there's a evergreen. Like I can absolutely tell people to play Planescape Torment. I can tell people to play Skyrim. I can play... even though the gameplay is a little outdated. There's just so few horse games that I will tell people of any gaming franchise to play. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But I absolutely agree with that. There's nothing wrong with falling out of love. I just wish there was that evergreen for horse games that I could tell people to play even though they're not horse gamers. You know, that's kind of what I'm saying. So Buna Papaya says, I wanted to love this game, but when I played the demo, I couldn't really get into it. Maybe I need to give it another try. Yeah, it's a grindy game. And it's a very cozy style game. So it's not going to be Dark Souls or Skyrim that's going to grab you with like an epic story. It's a very subdued style of game. So if you're in the mood for being cozy, I suggest it, absolutely. Becca says, I thought horse stashes were fake. Okay, I'm reading all the comments now. I'm enjoying this. Sarah says, of course, so glad I finally caught you live. Yay! All right, moving on. So that was the Ranch of Rivershine. I'm always excited to talk about this game just because she always brings the win. She always brings the win. Like I don't think I've ever been disappointed in. I've always been overly like excited for all of these updates, and it's amazing. I cannot wait for the personality one, and I say that about every update that she does. Like every single update she does is like, I can't wait for the next one, I can't wait for the next one, and she never disappoints. I can't wait for the next update. All right, so that was Ranch of Rivershine. Let's move on to Unbridled. I did not cover this game, unfortunately, during its Kickstarter. I'm very sorry about that. A lot was happening. I got a little overwhelmed and I just couldn't get to everything. A little angry at myself for that. But unfortunately, they did not hit their target, but they are kind of moving forward with a lot of stuff, some ideas and stuff. They're still continuing with the game, for those of you who might be worried about that. But I am kind of curious, what do you guys think about Unbridled at this point? They are moving into the direction of very realistic. So if we go over to the campaign, we'll be able to see that a little bit. So they're moving into a very horse ownership, equestrian adventure, realistic horse care, as cultivate land, breed horses, compete, or just enjoy horseback riding. So, excuse me. So, I'm sorry. So it's going to be a very realistic style of gameplay. How do you guys feel about that? Let me hear. I have asked this of you before, I think. Superior, I never expect Rattle to bring up other types of games in these streams, like Planescape Torment. I play a lot of games, Superior. I play anything, quite literally. I don't think there's a genre of game I haven't played. I really like games. Umbra Borealis asks, would you ever be interested in looking into old abandoned horse games? There's a ton of them on abandonware websites, and quite a couple of them still hold up. That sounds like a fascinating thing to do. I might do that. That is actually a really cool idea. Thank you, Umbra. I'm going to check that out. Sandy Darkfall, I really should pick up this game again. Wolf Sister, I love when games add personalities. Yeah. Let's see here. So Bitta Petroni says, I'm a bit worried about Unbridled. The riding mechanic and jumping doesn't feel very good yet, and it's been in development for a hot minute. It has been in development, I think, since 2021, if I remember correctly. Sandy, you can correct me on that one. I think you'll know a little bit more about this game. But yeah, it's been in development for a while. To be fair, indie game, part-time development, so it's going to be a very slow development time. That's unfortunate for these types of situations. Let's see what Lil Cat says. Let's Ride Silver Buckle Stables is old game that I feel still holds up. It's not super content packed, but I feel the riding mechanism was solid, simple but player skilled to master for its time. Yeah, Silver Buckle was a good horse game. I remember that horse game. That's an old game. I'll probably maybe try that one day again. Guava Chicken says, it looks good, but I hope there's going to be multiplayer future because it could get really lonely by yourself, kind of like Minecraft. Yes, there is multiplayer. We can actually show this here. They have multiplayer. La 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 la. Multiplayer. See? Multiplayer. So they do have multiplayer. Let's see. Emma Dusty says, oh, need to go. Bye. Bye, Emma. Thank you for being here. Lil Cat says, make community posting ask for old horse games to see about checking out. I will definitely do that, Lil Cat. That is pretty an awesome idea. Anchored Rat, I want to steal your name. I might steal your name. Have you ever played My Riding Stifles Life with Horses? Both. I prefer the first one. Umbra Borealis says, the entire Let's Ride series is an interesting... Okay, that's actually true. Let's Ride series is an interesting kind of forums. In fact, I could compile a list of all the ones I'd recommend if you'd want some pointers on where to start looking. That's interesting. I'll have to check it out. I did play a lot of the Let's Rides when I was younger, but that's like vague memory. Like, woof. Let's see. Okay, so Angela Ziegler says, Unbridled has good potential, I won't lie, but the mechanics feel stiff and unrealistic, almost robotic. It's a beautiful game, but it's lacking life, if that makes sense. It does make sense. It's very... What's the word I'm looking for? It's like I don't want to like this like seriously though, like didn't that game like look so much like Unbridled, like that other one that it's Unbridled. But yeah, I do get what you're saying. But that's that. Okay, so I play first person shooters as well. I played Call of Duty and I played Rainbow at one. I still have to get somewhere with that. I don't know if Abigail's here, but I still have to get somewhere with that. But but I also play Arma, which is a very super realistic style of game. And these types of games never really feel... It's difficult, not fun. It's fun, but it's difficult because fun is very subjective, but it doesn't feel exciting. It's very slow, methodical type stuff. If they're going in that direction, great. But it is a danger that it's going to be a very niche market that's going to love it. So it's odd. I do get what you're saying. If you ever played... My writing style. I'll be writing out Angered Rat. But the Unbridled Horse game is that's kind of weird. It's it's just that don't essentially what I'm saying is don't make the Arma of horse games. It's not gonna work out that well. Angered Rat. I'm actually talking about the games that came out in 2004. I think in 2006 they were developed by was it Spring Studios? It was like a frog logo they had, and then the IP kind of moved over to another company, or was it Bouncing Dot? Was it Bouncing Dot? It was one of those companies that made it. They also made Riding Star. They also made with the one with I think John Whitaker. They also made Riding Star. So that's the developer that I'm talking about. Sorry, man, I'm rambling tonight. Yes, I do play Harvest Stella. Spirit Box Studios. I feel so bad for the horse gaming sub-community. A lot of these games break down after a short period of time or combust due to poor management. Spirit Box Studio, thank you so much for the $10. You are absolutely amazing. But yes, we do get a lot of trouble with our horse games. Thank you. You're awesome. Woohoo! So, let me just think. Where was I? Team Tano says, this is moving too fast. We'll say a resent trend I've noticed with some developers is working on the same mechanics constantly. When it's like they're never satisfied with it, makes the game not move forward. Yes, that is true. It feels like one thing keeps going over and over. Angela Ziegler, I have the Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't played it yet. So, okay, but yeah, that's Unbridled. They unfortunately do not hate the Kickstarter, but they are moving forward with the game. They've had some cool updates. I just need to take screenshots of that. Sorry, my Discord is installed currently because it's taking up my life. So yeah, that's it. I'm always positive about this game. It's moving very slowly. And I'm really hoping to make a video about this in the new year because I feel like this is the one game I haven't covered as much, and I really, really should. All right, so I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Good grief. Like, my throat is dry. That's a good coffee. Sandy Darkful says, I still say this. I love Unbridled. I will leave it at that. And that is absolutely fair, Sandy. It's not a terrible game. But yeah, I'm glad you love it. I want more people to love more horse games. Aurora Red, hi Rattle. You saw Paralives games. It's like Sims, but in its own style, and they have planned add horses. Yes, I play that game. Yes, Sereth, you got me into that game. It's a good game. Pavalia, is that the one? I think. I don't know. All right, so Astride. Let's chat about our favorite horse game. Astride. All right, so they got a lot of stuff going on. I've noticed Astride's updates are very technical. So they, for example, in January, we focused on giving Astride some exciting upgrades. We polished up the plans for UI for show jumping and dressage, brought in a bunch of new obstacles, streamlined building workflows, explored the world of sound design. We also tackled crashes, improved game performance, and had some fun with whose sounds and visual effects. All of this is very, very technical, not very visual, which is really interesting, as a lot of games tend to focus on the visual aspect and not so much the technical aspect. So this is kind of always a switch out for me from other games. Oh, why am I hiccuping so much tonight? I'm sorry. So the UI design, they changed that up a little bit. I did watch some live streams of this. I don't know if I saw this live stream though. I did see the sound live stream. That was pretty cool. So I don't know if I should show this. I showed the spoiler. I'm sorry for those of you who don't want to see the spoiler. It's not I don't think it's Paralives. I think it's no, it's Pavalia. Poveglia. No, Poveglia is the island of insanity. What? The island of death. It's not Poveglia. What is that game's name? What is that? It's not Poveglia. Poveglia is the island of the coast of Venice that has hundreds of people that died there, possibly of plague, and it's haunted. That's not the game I played. I can't remember the damn game. All right, so no, it's Aura Red. That's not the game I played. I played a different game, but I will check out that game. Spria, Rose Queen, hi Rattle. Just want to say I love your channel and help me get back into horse games, and a channel I can go with. SSO breaks my heart, which it does a lot. Oh, yeah, thank you, Rose Queen. I'm glad. I'm so happy. And yeah, SSO does break everyone's heart. No, for way, Palia. Thank you. It's Palia. Victoria, hi Victoria. All right, so they've been, like I said, adding a lot of technical streams. So like they've been adding this type of stuff. This is more visual. That's actually pretty tack. Oof, that is like medieval tack. Dude, I want this tack. I don't have a horse, but I want this tack. Don't we all just want this tack? That's my life. I'm a little late, but I made it. Missed Roger River Talk, but that's for rewatch then. Good evening. Hello. So, Leah Springspoon, £5. Thank you, Leah Springspoon. You're amazing. What? Umbra Borealis. Guys, you're being too nice. Someone mentioned Belasara, which is one interesting nostalgia-filled rabbit hole I think a lot of people would love to learn about. I still have the cards myself. Happy to fund a good cause. Umbra, you're being too awesome tonight. Stop it. Like you're currently out winning Round of Rivershine. This is horrible. But thank you. Yes, that actually sounds like a very interesting rabbit hole. But so Becca Monster says I really appreciate updates. Okay, so oh yeah, that is really cool tech. I love the tech. Like Bruna Papaya, like I know. But thank you, Umbra. Just want to say very thank you for the £11. And thank you, Leah Springspoon, for the £5. You guys are absolutely awesome. Just want to reiterate that. So I still have my Balasara cards. All right, there we go. Balasara. Now the entire chat's going to be Balasara for the rest of the freaking chat. So now we have the sound of hooves. I listened to the sound of hooves and it sounded divine. Let's see if we can hear this though. Like I watched the live stream of this. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Oh god, let me just... Did I switch out the sound? I think I switched this out. Is it in this already? Can you guys hear that? I'm gonna replay that because that's just it's good on the ears. That's good on the ears. It's little muffled still, but I think it's almost there, guys. It's almost there. So let's see what you guys are saying. Nico Fortuna, yes, more fantasy horse games. I absolutely agree with that. I like fantasy. A lot of people complained when Star Equestrian added the Pegasus. I didn't mind because I quite want to see more fantasy games. Val says, I love all the current game projects, but it's discouraging that all of them are being developed by junior artists or hobbyists. While it's awesome, it always reflects back on the final product. Yes. Unicorn Umi, Belasara, the goat. Guava Chicken says, Radal, have you heard of Sunnyside? It's the farming sim game, and there should be a demo coming out soon. I'm going to have to reread the entire comment section of this video. Whoa. What just happened? Something just... I just heard a weird sound effect in my ear. That was really freaky. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I love all... Yes, I would love more medieval games. All right, so Angela Ziegler says, I love how Astride focuses on the more Scandinavian culture and nature. Huge fan of the Icelandic horse representation and Viking tag. Miriam, I love the hoof sounds too. The sound of the hoofs while jumping was spot on. I know, it is pretty cute. No, I think Guava Chicken, I don't mind fantasy horses. No, I don't mind fantasy horses. I think that was Dennis. Dennis doesn't like unicorns. Like, we should... I want to say burn him at the stake. That's not... we should make him step on a Lego for that. There we go. We should make him step on a Lego for that because no, you cannot not like unicorns. That's blasphemy. It's blasphemy. It's pure blasphemy. So yeah, but I think that they are moving definitely forward. I'm quite looking forward when they add some actual gameplay in the sense that you're going to have tasks to do. At this point, you know, it's a very slow development, much like with Unbridled. It's a very slow moving development. But it is looking a lot better, and I think that they're moving into a direction that's really going to work for them. It really depends on the next couple of months. I'm going to do a full review of this game in June, which is going to be exactly a year since the launch of the game. So I'm quite curious to see what else they're able to pull out of their hats before then. Peregrine says, the graphics are very pretty. I would get it, and when I'm bored, just walk around admiring it. I'm such a sucker for good lighting. Peregrine. Peregrine, that's absolutely fair. Aurora Red, it's already our Sunnyside demo, but it's sad because you can't save your progress in game when you leave. You have to restart from zero. I'll have to look at that. Unicorn Umi, I love you. Yes, thank you. We should all just go to Dennis. It's this unicorn video and just say blasphemy. Don't harass him, please. Just say blasphemy. That's all we have to do. Umbra Borealis says, fantasy horses are great, but they're often put in like the real wood setting. Yes, as just a fun horsey to have, almost like a skin. It's no story related in most games. I want more fantasy stories. That is the thing. The one thing that I like about Star Equestrian, it starts with a fantasy horse. So fantasy horses beyond that point is going to make sense in the world. Whereas Star Stable starts out with an ordinary horse. It does have fantasy, but it always felt a little bit more grounded. So the fantasy horses kind of feels odd for me in Star Stable. But yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Ark Aslo. No, not Lego. A D4 hidden in a carpet. Oh, no. You are evil, Ark Aslo. That's just... Ow, dude. Don't do that. That's evil. All right, so let's move on to the next one. It's going to be just a brief update. Rival Stars has added a very interesting thing. They've added the Legacy update. I just want to briefly touch on this. They've added steeplechasing, which is okay. I am working on a review for this, which would be out in April. Crossing my fingers. And then, like, everything keeps coming up. And then they added the Legacy update. I want to hear your guys' opinion on this game. Like, do you like it? Rose Queen says, would you recommend the game Horse Club Adventures? I noticed you play it on the channel, but wondered if the game is worth it. If you want to get it, Rose Queen, I'd recommend getting the second one a lot better than the first one. The second one is what I think the first one should have been. Let me see it. SSO Time says, I would love to have a fantasy medieval horse game where you shoot flaming arrows while galloping through a field. Can someone please make that? Thank you. Thank you. Although you can play help. The game. Mountain Blade Warband. There we go. Mountain Blade Bannerlord. There we go. Just had a little loading screen in my head. So, Guava Chicken Gaming. My problem started question is the loot boxes. Like, you're not going to get me addicted to gambling, not today. Yes, I am going to be talking about that, Guava Chicken, about the loot boxes in Star Equestrian. It's not technically a loot box, but good grief. Red Sinistra says, for fantasy horses, I remember the Undead Nightmare, the horses of the apocalypse. Those were good. Yeah, they were pretty awesome, though. Clock Onyx. Oh, sweet. A Rabble live stream. What a coinky doink. Hello, Clock Onyx. Thank you for joining us. Umbra Borealis says, I love Rival Stars, but my laptop can't run it very well, and it bums me out. You could play it on the phone. Yeah, it's interesting. Bita Patrono says, the gameplay in Rival Stars is way too simple and gets old fast. After Gallop Racer, it just doesn't feel great personally. Aurora Red says, I love Rival Star, but I jump out and off. On and off. Miriam says, I play Rival Stars on mobile, I like it, but you need to wait a lot for horses to get trained. Yeah. Just the last one is That's My Life says, I don't particularly like Rival Stars. I play it like any other race game, occasionally to let out steam. I like the pretty horses. You see, that's the thing that I don't understand with horse racing games. I love, okay, let me just add the caveat. I don't condone horse racing. I love the fact that horse racing gives great stories. Seabiscuit, Secretariat, we have our own brilliant Sea Cottage, California, Hawaii. You know, we have some really great race horses in South Africa. Summer Pudding. Yes, we have a horse called Summer Pudding. She's absolutely amazing. And I love the fact that we have these really brilliant stories. Mind That Bird was an absolutely brilliant story that was told. And that's something that I think is very much missing in horse racing games, it particularly today, because they're focusing on the gacha, they're focusing on the microtransactions and stuff like that. I had an interview with the CEO where I made a video about that, actually, where I had an interview with the CEO. And I actually discussed the fact that you can't tell stories. And what I liked about the fact in that interview is he was very open to the idea of actually, doing more with the game. And I really appreciated that. And it's very difficult. Like, I just want to see more better stories. Like, it's so frustrating because I love horse racing stories. Like, horse racing stories are some of the best stories you can tell. Like, they're so good, but they're just, good grief. Who of you have heard of the story of Fine Cotton? If any of you have heard of the story of Fine Cotton, you will understand what I'm talking about. Like, good grief. All right, good. I ranted there for like a good while. Hello, Cookie Equestrian, no problem. Lil Cat says, Rival Stars on mobile is not good. Yeah, no, it's not great. It's really, it tightens that noose very, very quickly, unfortunately. That's My Life says, I feel like horse racing games feels a lot like real life horse racing, a big gamble without actual care for the animal welfare behind it. Well, I get what you're saying. You could technically go down that route. I just feel like then they should make a game where you're actually, doing it properly. That would be interesting. Make a game where you're doing it properly. Renata says, I fell in love with Rival Stars as soon as I saw it. Had cross country, but the grind really took me off. I don't play it anymore. Wish my PC could run RDR2 again. Guava Chicken says, boring nowadays. Yeah, it's true. For my personal, things with a story that make me uncomfortable for my own personal reasons. So I think I might just bizzling out. Just be fizzling out. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Is that like a just be fizzling out? Just in buzzling. I'm going to make that something. I don't know what. LK says the best horse racing game to me is still G1 Jockey, and that came out for 2P. Thank you, LK. You understand. Champion Jockey of 2013 that came out for the PS3. That was also 2011 or 2013, I can't remember. But that was also a great game. Noble Court says, hey Rattle, thank you for your great videos. I'm currently developing a horse game, and your videos have been great to get a feel on what some of the shortcomings of other horse games are. That's so awesome. Thank you, Noble Court. I'm glad. That's actually really cool. Good luck with your game. I hope it comes out soon. Or, well, it comes out well. Rose Queen, my dad used to work at a stable where they bred racehorses. They got a lot of famous racehorses, got to help with the birth and taking care of the foal, so I would love to see more stories. I know. Rose Queen. Leafstorm says, also with the grading system now, it's irritating and it just makes the grind worse. Yeah, it's really sad. Like, I love Rival Stars. I think they're doing great in the sense that they're really updating. They're trying to bring good ideas to the game. It's just there's some very core issues with the game that is holding it back from being a great game. But that's all for the review. But I just wanted to kind of touch up on this. They added the legacy system, which essentially is like I didn't finish my sentence. Where it's like you get a horse that's like grade 3, and then that's like the legacy horse that came from your grandfather, and then you have to breed that horse and try and get that into a champion. I quite like that. I think it's a very interesting goal. But again, they're doing very well. Just some core issues that I would like to see. I think it's more. It's a pity they have these great graphics, but they don't have a great game to go with the graphics. I think that's the thing that kind of saddens me a little bit about the game. But I'll get into that one day in the review. But that's Rival Stars. And then we have why is there so many stars? Like Star Stable, Star Equestrian, Rival Stars. Why? What's with the star thing? Like, can we just not call it something else? Potato, horse racing. I don't know, anything else. So let's get into not horse riding tales. We're not doing horse riding. We're doing this one. What is this thing's name? Star Equestrian. Good grief. Let's see. Leafstorm said forgot to sub. Oops. Oh no. For shame, Leafstorm. For shame. So then Arc Oslo says let's move on a little bit. So Angela Ziegler says my dad is one of the developers of Hitman Mini Ninjas and a bunch of Lego games. We listen to your videos in the car all the time because he's a huge video game critic and it's super entertaining. Angela, that is so cool. Thank you. That is actually really cool. Thank you. Your dad is awesome. So Niffleway says, I think it's because of Star Stable, to be honest. That's very much possible. Guava Chicken Gaming. The stars in the pink. It's always stars in pink and purple. It's never like dragons and death. I don't know. Wolf Sister Gaming added $5. Why are you guys so amazing today? Thank you. You are awesome. Oh my word. Thank you very, very much, Wolf Sister Gaming. You're very cool. See your comment, Rattle. Oh, yes. Well, now you guys kind of know how I feel about the game. I did not actually know my comment was like open for everyone to see. So, yeah, my problem... All right, let me just get into this. So, Star Equestrian is a game that is developed by Foxy Ventures. I'm just going to let this run in the background so we have something to look at. It's essentially they added the Pegasus now, and it is a very interesting game in that it is a mobile game, but I personally think that there's a lot of parts in this game that is actually absolutely brilliant. The unfortunate part of this game is that it is absolutely being held back by microtransactions and a sort of pay-to-win feature that is driving me up the walls. It's very sad because there was a lot of potential here. I did kind of mention this in the comment. Let's just look at it's pretty. Like, this is pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to have a Pegasus. I want to have a Pegasus. But I'll leave the entire story up for the review. Adopt a Pegasus today. Or try to adopt one. So I say, please bring back the ancient keys. The game is almost unplayable without those keys. Mastery is now impossible without dropping hundreds of dollars even after you purchase the VIP. So the big change that they made is that the golden keys have been removed. The golden keys offered you the chance to actually get these horses. Something just happened in my ear again. And that unfortunately meant that just Abigail Cloverbug, hello! So that's kind of the situation that we have, is the entire game has now been kind of killed by this, and I was so disappointed. I actually lost my entire previous account because I couldn't get it to link, and I lost it, and I'm just this game. Anyway, let's see what you guys are saying. Becca Monster says, yes, Red Sinistra, yes, I'm sorry, yes, that is absolutely what it is. It is a gacha system, both with the keys and with the gems. It's a complete gacha system. I do call it that. It's a gambling system, and it's driving me up the freaking walls, and it's such a disappointment. So Becca Monster says $50 for VIP, and Ranch of Rivershine is on sale right now. Yes, go buy Ranch of Rivershine. I'm sorry. Like, I bought the VIP for this review, and I'm sorry to say I've never been more disappointed and in anything that I bought. It's so sad. Okay, so 2024 Star Equestrian can be enjoyable if you can do without all the microtransaction mechanics brought into the game now. Yes, it's really good. Abigail Clayton says, evening rattle. Hello, Abigail Clayton. Victoria says, enjoyable. Yes. Little Cat says, let's just let that puppy run again in the background. It's at least something to look at while I go through your comments. So let's see. The worst part is that you can't get a Pegasus if you're not VIP. It's sad. Yes, there is Red Sinatra. That's exactly the reason why I bought VIP, was in order to give myself a chance to get the Pegasus. But like I said, I'll tell the entire story in the video. It's really frustrating, and it's one of the rare times where I've just been so disappointed in this game. It's so sad. Yeah, Jesse Kato Cat, those prices are high. They are so high. They are so high. We're gonna get pets, and they're gonna cost us $6,000. I don't know. Rattle, do you think a superior says, Rattle, do you think there's a similarity between horse games made for fun versus realism, kind of like arcade versus similar? Yes, there's absolutely a huge difference because one of them is focused on engaging the player, the other one is focused on giving a simulation style. So fun is a very subjective term. I do understand that, but if you're going to focus on excitement, that's more or less the thing that I'm talking about. A game that instantly springs to mind is Flight Simulator. So Flight Simulator actually is used by pilots to kind of teach them a little bit about how to fly, and that is a simulation. There is satisfaction and quote unquote fun to be had to learn that for a lot of people, but it's not necessarily fun in a risk/reward situation with games. I'm rambling, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. God damn it! Don't put me on that. That's gonna kick me into a long kind of chat. Abigail Playton says, played Rancher First Night for 3+ hours a day. I almost forgot to meet a friend. It's a good game. Shark Ghost. That's an interesting name. I love sharks. Honestly, Horse Riding Tales is also so pay to win. Yeah. Foxy is just obsessed with getting you to spend as much money as possible, but the models and animations aren't good as games like Star Stable. Yeah, absolutely. So, Aura Red says they adding also Alicia Online Races Wood. Wait, I didn't see that. Watch again. Good grief, I missed that. Penny, I'm going to call you Penny. All those games seem really focused on showing off with all realistic gates, complicated dressage figures. They promise multiple disciplines, breeding this and that, and it still doesn't buy me. I'd rather play a game with not mind-blowing graphics and animations, but with the actual story than some impressive simulator of riding around on realistic horses. Penny, can I take your comment and just send it out to... Oh, yeah, they are actually adding that. They're adding... Okay, I'll be right back. But yes, Penny, I want to take your comment and I want to send it to everyone. Wait a minute, let's... What the fuck? That's Alicia Online... I didn't even see that. Wait. Oh, they're adding Mario Kart. They're adding Mario Kart. Oh my... This is actually kind of sad. Like, not only... Oh, this game... Alright, so I have to talk about that as well. I missed it. I actually watched the first part of... I've only seen the Pegasus bit, because that's the bit that they show in the game itself. And I haven't seen the rest of it. Like, good grief. So, and I would spend... Salja, hi! Good grief, you guys are active tonight. Stargo says, and I would spend money on Star Stable to have the good models and animations, even though that's also expensive. Yeah, that's fair. Lil Cat says, a lot of people in the horse game making market know that if their game is decent, they will have a pretty easy monopoly on the market. You guys are so active tonight! As so little horse games are ones people consider a good game. Yeah, you can literally make a bad game and still get money. That's it. You can literally make a bad game and still make money. That is literally the way that horse games work. I'm not even kidding. Yes, Abigail Clayton, Alicia Online cross with Wild Shade. I'm curious though, because I don't feel like their game has the flexibility, like the dynamic type of movement thing. It's like, I didn't even see this part. It's so weird. Like, the fuck? This is a cool looking update. Yeah, Team Tano. Yes, it's a cool looking update. They're adding a lot. It's just the gems that are getting me. It's like, it's annoying. It's annoying. Echo, cough, ETG. Cough, ETG. Yes, I like that. Guava Chicken Gaming, I love it's 20 what? What? 20 what? Why are you doing this to me? No, it's not showing that. I think you just trolled me. Happiness, first time here, haha. Hello, Happiness. All right, so that was kind of Star Equestrian. It's I was not aware about the Alicia Online update. That is really depressing and annoying, but it's just something else to add to the video, I suppose. It's just very sad for me that this is kind of the direction that the gem thing is what's getting me. The gem thing is what's getting me. It's really frustrating that the gems are kind of the thing that's kind of really just annoying, because it hurts the game in some way. Like, more people are angry than not, so people are rather ticked off by this whole situation. But anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna run a little over time today. So let's move into Star Stable. I have a message. I'll check that message out later. All right, so epic Abigail Cleverbook. Epic music, bad game. That's kind of the way it goes. Ooh, yeah, Abigail. I have to check that game one day. Wolf Tales. All right, so let's talk about Star Stable. This is gonna be. I'm probably gonna be running through this a little bit because I'm running a little late today, but I'm having a lot of fun with you guys today. So they're adding the Self Francais. How do you guys feel about that? Are we happy? Are we kind of tired of new horses? Are we tired of Warbloods? Are we kind of disappointed that they didn't add one of the most famous Self Francais horses in history into their game, despite having the option to add it? It's a chestnut. It's not that difficult. Niflway. I'm waiting for your opinion. Right. So, sorry for the long comment right on the back. Okay, happiness. What did you say, darling? Am I the only one that wishes the controls of horse games to be a little more engaging? Yes, like tapping keys rhythmically to trot in a certain tempo and actually... Yes! Happiness, you're not the only one. Me too. Me too. Team Tana also pets that seem to do something and not just sit there looking cute. So that would be interesting. I like them, but they're stiff. Wolf Sisters Gaming says coats are nicely done. Shark Ghost says they look good. Money grab though. Yes. Lil Cat, if you ever check out Wild Horse Islands, I want to know. Okay, I'll check that out. Guava Chicken. I have so much I want to do. Guava Chicken Gaming. I barely play anymore, so I don't really care. That's fair. That's fair. Aurora Red says they do secret codes this month also. Yes, I'm going to get into that. Leafstorm says I don't play Star Stable, but I'm tired. All right, so let me explain to you why I am angry about the Self Francais, because this is driving me insane. Do you guys know Balobe de Rouet? Do any of you know Balobe de Rouet? Just want to hear this. Does anyone know this horse? Does anyone know this horse? If you say no, I might get angry. Let me see if anyone responds. No. You guys don't know Balobe de Rouet. Let me inform you of Balobe de Rouet. Balobe de Rouet was a horse that was ridden by Rodrigo Pessoa, and it won 3 World Cups consecutively and also the 2004 Olympics. It technically won the 2008. No, sorry, that was with Rufus. But this horse was an absolute legend in the world of show jumping. So much so that there has been like freaking, I think it went into the Hall of Fame or something. But this horse is amazing. Even its father was a bit of a legend in its own time. And like nothing. This horse is nowhere to be seen in the entirety of this. And I feel myself die. Like, where's my reason to close that? Why did I close this stupid thing? I want to show this to you. I'm getting angry. Oh my god, in a hackamore. He is such a good rider. Like, I love Rodrigo Pessoa. I know that he has had some controversies, but he's a really, really good rider. I've always kind of respected him for a lot of things, but this was him and Balobe de Rouet, and I'm just very sad that this horse did not make any sort of impact on the Self Francais. I was convinced that they would do something with Balobe de Rouet. Balobe de Rouet. Balobe de Rouet. I always just call him Balo, so I'm trying desperately to just freaking say this name correctly. But it's just the saddest thing. And they just decided, hey, should we add this horse? Nah, but we're going to add other FEI horses. We're just not going to add this one. Even though it's an absolute legend in show jumping, I feel robbed. Like, oh, I'm angry. Wait, I have heard of him. It's from my country, and I didn't know about it. Yes! Rianata. It's from Brazil. It was a horse from Brazil, actually. Well, it was a French-bred horse that a Brazilian rider rode. Yes, very good horse. It's the Red Sinatra. It would be cool. Abigail. I'm furious, Abigail. Like, don't even. Peregrine says, I always wonder why Star Stable's lighting sucks. It's so boring. Yeah, that's true. It's very boring. It was not the full coat though. Like here, let me show. So let's wait for it. It's actually a flaxen. So here, keep Balobe de Rouet. Balobe de Rouet. I would just call him Balo. I'm going to call him Balo. I've always called him Balo. So we're going to go with that. Coffee. It's freaking freezing by now. I hate that jump. All right, so this is the one horse. Come on. Get to the horsey. This is the flea bitten one. And this is the chestnut. And there we go. That's the Flaxen. That is not Baloo. That is not my horse. That is an imposter. That is not, like, it doesn't even have 4 white socks. It does not even have 4 white socks. That horse does not have 4 white socks. That horse has 2. I'm hungry. Yes, Peregrine, let's add everything besides the legend of show jumping, guys. I'm actually tempted to make a video while riding a Selle Francais, telling you the story of Baloo Bay de Rouet. I'm very struggling with this bloody name tonight. Baloo Bay de Rouet. I'm very tempted to do this because I'm a huge fan of this horse, and it was such a good horse, and I might actually do that. I might actually make a video. Let's see here. Horse animation looking stiff seems to be common theme in any game. Yeah, no, it is. It is very... Baloo it is. It is Baloo. We want to put this horse in, but we want to be special and make it different. Add Flaxen. I might actually kill them for that. That's my life. I might actually, like, do something drastic. Like, put salt in their jelly or something. I don't know. Raven likes sweets. If we span it under their post, they will add them. I just want my Baloo in the game. Like, throw hands, Rattle. Leafstorm, don't tempt me. Moonix Art says, your voice is so pretty, dang. Thank you, Mooney. You're very sweet. Unicorn Umi, not my Baloo Bay de Rouet. Thank you. Yes, it is not. It shall never be mine. Anyway, that was my rant on one of the most awesome horses that ever was in show jumping. You should actually watch this horse jump. It is so high strung. And it almost didn't make the cut for jumping. It's a really interesting... I might actually just do a video on this, just for the funs. Should I do a video on this? Oh, bye, Abigail. Thank you for being here. It was awesome to have you here. Leafstorm, do it. You need your horse. Thank you. Just do better jump animations. Wait a second. Also, I heard your response to my question about fun versus sorry. After watching your videos, you seemed like a good person. Sorry, Superior. I tend to get a little rambly. I need Balolor. I will give you Balolor. And I will learn to pronounce the name correctly first. All right, so now we're going to get into something a little bit different. Let's first talk about this. How about this? Let's first talk about this. They're adding some new codes that you guys can hunt for in March, which is going to be pretty awesome. I think they already dropped the first one. I don't know if it's... Yeah, here's the first one. Salah Sabine, I think. Oh, you're putting Salah Sabine, but you're not putting Baloo. I might actually kill someone. It's like, Sabine. Sabine is more important than the freaking horse that won the World Cup 3 times in a row. I might kill someone. It's really frustrating. Also, why are they giving us so much star coins? Yeah, here we go. This guy, Stormy YW, you got this. Suspicious. Why are we getting Unicorn Umi, right? It says our course. Do not tempt me. Gonna kill someone. All right, no, I'm not gonna kill someone. I'm just gonna punch a plushie or something. I don't know. So, Arkemi, I kind of wish more people talked about Black Beauty and the woman who wrote the story of Black Beauty. Horse sports has gotten incredibly bad, and they're going to... You know what? That's actually an interesting idea. I might actually do that, because Anne Sowell wrote the book in the... I believe it was the 17 or 1800s. It was either late 1700s or early 1800s. And it was the entire point of the video book was to kind of bring attention to the state of carriage horses. Anyway, that's a really dark subject, but I might actually do that. I might actually go a little... go off and just... Anyway... Victoria, I need Rattle to yell at me. No, you don't. I get really worked up. Peregrine, Rattle, just buy a dummy to punch and kick when Star Stable does a blasphemy. I might actually do that. Just make a little Star Stable plushie and just punch it when they annoy me. That cushion will not last. It will not last. So Red Sinatra says, codes are nice, but I think I share the same eerie feeling. It's suspicious. It's actually very sad that our instant reaction when Star Stable does something nice is like, what do you want, Star Stable? Why are you being nice? Like, oh God, my throat just broke there. Why are you being nice? It's like, It's really sad. Its second first was not so slay. Give horsey boots. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was 1800s. Thank you, Mooney. I couldn't remember if it was 17 or 1800s. Thank you. Hey, it's late 1877. Oh no, I was thinking about the petition for the mouse in 1776. The mouse's petition by... Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna remember her name. For here forlorn and sad I sit within the wiry grate and tremble at the approaching morn which brings impending fate. That one, it was a really cool. But anyway, so that was actually the first time a person ever said anything against the abuse of animals, and it was written through the eyes of a mouse. It was. Oh no, I'm gonna go get her name. The Mouse's Petition. I could have that date wrong. Mouse's Petition. Let me see if I can find this. The Mouse's Petition. Here we go. It was Barbaulds. The Mouse's Petition provides an entry to mid-century debate about the scientific experiments on animals and animal feeling, as well as the dynamics of science and gender in Barbaulds' work. It was the first one that was written in essentially to make us think about animals. It was technically the first animal activist in the world. That's kind of, that's the one I was thinking about. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, it's been Flickers. I have to do that still. Flickers, I'm very sorry. I get very distracted and then I'm all over the goddamn place. Sorry, Christian has been making me angry. So, yes, he was a stallion. Yes, he was a stallion. Yes, he was a stallion. Why am I being told he was not a stallion? I know, it was an absolute wreck. Yes, little cat, it was an absolute wreck. So, Star Stable, did I just go on a rant and nobody listened? Yes, Flickers, I did. I did repeat myself. Team Tano says, if animations are a bit stiff, I'm not bothered. I would rather the movement itself be accurate as long as the animation feels satisfying enough where it immerses me in good. Animations on horses is hard. Yeah, you see, that's something I also agree with. Animations on horses are hard. I just think that there are... Shadow of the Colossus, I think, kind of hit it very well. The entire point of Shadow of the Colossus, they didn't try to animate the horse perfectly. They tried to animate the way it felt like to ride a horse, and I think that's why it worked. I'm hiccuping again. The other game that I think really nailed it was Kingdom Come Deliverance. Actually, not Red Dead Redemption. I know a lot of people like it, but I'm not a big fan of it. So let's say the codes. So Umbra. The Black Stallion was a good series. Yes, Wolf Sister Gaming. That was such a good series. Or I read. I wonder how these will be made. Guava Chick and Rattle could probably make reading the phone book sound interesting. I would stop halfway through each sentence and just start ranting about stupid crap, Guava. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so that's it. They're adding some new codes for those of you who might not know, and let's move on to the next one. We've already talked about this. We've talked. I need to learn how to speak in. So, okay, so I kind of got these little mixed up. So, Star Stable has a customization option probably coming. This was a screenshot someone grabbed. This is going to be pretty interesting. I think it's a great move for them. I think it's going to be very fun to have this in-game. I'm not a big fan of customization, to be quite frank. I would like to see better gameplay, but I do know a lot of people have been asking for this. So it's great that they're kind of responding to both gameplay and the other group. But I hope it's not going to cost like 10,000 star coins to update your stable. We know Star Stable. They're probably going to do that. Miriam, because I have a theory on that. Why black horses... Ooh, where did I go? Why black horses are so popular is because... I believe that different coat colors evoke different emotions. Chestnut evokes fiery and difficult, white kind of is regal, and black is mysterious and kind of gives the impression that it's a dark horse. It's a difficult horse to tame. So I think that's kind of why. I could be wrong though, which is ironic since Black Beauty was the sweetest horse imaginable. But Epitone says Agro got noodle legs sometimes, but still the most alive feeling horse I've ever seen in a game. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes. It got noodle legs. Okay, so then we have Will Sister Gaming says whole podcast on old and new horse game for movies. Lol. Don't tempt me. Arkami says I think we can all agree we'd watch a video of you going over stuff like Black Beauty and Balo Bay de Rouet. I would maybe do that. That could actually be a lot of fun, Arcami. I might actually do that. Shark Ghost, what about breeding or a decent bonding mechanism? At least they're trying. My God, let's give them some praise on that regard. But yes, that would be nice. So Angela Ziegler says stable expansion is like 250 star coins for 2 extra souls. My wallet is in flames. You still have a wallet? That's nice to know. Can I touch it and remember what it was like to have money? Red Sinistra says it's neat, but I know there will be bugs like a lot. So yeah, it's nice that they're adding this into the game. I don't really know what to say to it. It's only theoretically at this point, or it's kind of the works at this point. So we're gonna have to see where they go for it. But yeah, I think for a lot of people it's great. I'm very happy that people who really wanted it are getting it. It's not an update for me. It's an update for people who specifically wanted this, and that's really awesome. So yay for listening to your players. I'm very like Star Stable. You're not great, but you are doing better. Just add my goddamn below, then we'll be on good terms again. Jesus, why? All right, so I wonder if I do want to talk about this though. No, that was fine. I didn't want to talk about that. That has nothing to do with this. I was having trouble with the stream like 2 minutes before. I couldn't freaking connect. I hate my life. All right, so this is two things I really briefly want to chat about. First one is this one. Specifically, Hunter Moonhearth made a video talking about the clickbait situation. I did want to make a video about it. There's a reason why I am not, though. But first, let me hear your thoughts a little bit about the clickbait situation that's currently running rampant within Star Stable communities. Good grief. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Shark Ghost, you should make a video where you just rant to us. I've tried that. I just go into so many different directions. It doesn't help. Wolf Sister Gaming says, oh my god, yes, clickbait is so bad. Niffleway says, love Hunter. I'm really happy they're addressing it. Yes, it's really cool. Thank you, Hunter. Really cool. It's just good content. For those of you who haven't watched her, please be sure to go and check her out. She's really good. So Superior says, disappointing but unsurprising. Guava Chicken says, oh, I saw that one. It reminds me of the situation with a certain Royal High YouTuber B-Plays, and she was being criticized for clickbaiting. Leafstorm says, I have no knowledge about that situation. That's my live rantle videos. I might actually do that. You guys are giving me so many good ideas. So Umbra Borealis says, it's so sad. I had new players ask me where they can buy the Self-Run, and I had to tell them, sorry, they're not in the game yet. Jennifer K is, no, SS Horse is free. Their idea of free is a reskin and it costs time. Abigail Clayton Rattlevid would be days long if she ranted. Yes, Abigail, it would freaking be days long. Oxolotlia. I love these words you're teaching me. It's lovely. Does it have a meaning? It's a nice vid that explains the topic nicely. Yes, it does. So the thing is that I'm going to briefly touch on this and why I haven't actually made a video about this. And it's going to be a very depressing reason. The reason why I haven't made a video about this is because it's not going to help. These people are always going to make these videos because it brings them money. And it's frustrating. I think that's partly the reason why I just when I see these things, I get frustrated, and I just want to tear someone's eyes out because it's like it makes me angry, but I can't do anything because it's not illegal. I can't really report them for it. It's just a clickbait title, and they do technically mention the free horse thing. They make it a question mark, which kind of gives you a bit of leeway in it. So the fact of the matter is, this style of videos work. It's very frustrating for viewers, but it's a very effective way to get to grow your channel. I hate that it's like that. I despise it. I wish it wasn't, but we can't escape it. And I wish it wasn't like this. I want to die. It's... wait, fun. Munixie Art says, fun fact, I was going to get started on a club logo and a team logo, but I got distracted and joined the live. Munixie Art, thank you for joining, but go do your work. No, I'm kidding. LK, I don't play SSO. Can you please explain how people get clickbait? So, LK, what essentially happens is we get people who are saying, for example, like this picture that you're seeing here. It's saying getting a free horse, free star coin code, star rider, and more. This is absolutely a lie. You can't get a free horse. You can't get free star coins. You can't get star rider. It's like, so what they're doing is they're twisting the title just a little bit in order to get away with essentially saying that you're getting these things and then rewording it in a way that it still is valid to the title, but it unfortunately doesn't work. Just hang on for me one moment, please. Sorry. Sorry about that. Just had a slight hiccup with something and with one of my dogs. That was fun. so, so what were we discussing? Oh yes, so we have the situation where these people are essentially exploiting kids. It's literally what it comes down to. But unfortunately, they can do it. It's frustrating. It's annoying. But yeah, they could just shrug and say, yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it? It's yeah, Lil Cat says clickbait works, YouTube rewards it and has for so long. It's no rule breaking, but it's scummy to do. And Maria Borealis says, I wish I could gift players stuff like tag. I have doubles. Yeah, same. I have so many doubles. It's like stuff that I just can't do anything with. I join you in that. Okay, sorry. Livestone, that's not fair. Sadly, all you can do is spread awareness. That's literally all you can do. Arcana says Rattle got kidnapped by the Dark Riders. No, Rattle got kidnapped by cynicism. I'm full of cynicism. I am overflowing with cynicism. I am the definition of cynicism. Okay, not that bad. But it's like, Guava Chicken Gaming, I had to get up early and finish all my schoolwork so I could get on your stream. My mom finally let me join. Yay! So Jennifer K says, haha, the SSO team came for Rattle. Jennifer K silenced the witch. Good God, people. No, I'm not going to talk about witches and witch burnings. Never mind. All right, so Wolf Sister Gaming says, I don't want another reskin Pasufino. Let me see. Superior, okay, you know what? Let's test that. Superior, let's see. That's actually a fair assessment. Let's check it out now. Let's see it. Is clickbait against YouTube's terms of service? There we go. Let's see what they say. Clickbait isn't against their policies. Misleading is. Clickbait and misleading aren't the same thing. Even if they were the same thing and it was against policy, the reason they wouldn't enforce such a thing is because it generates YouTube views and revenue. YouTube takes up 45% of every creator's revenue. So let's define this. Is the clickbait, is the title that we're seeing here misleading? So let's try that one. Is misleading against YouTube's terms of service? YouTube doesn't allow spam, scams, or other deceptive practices that take advantage of the YouTube community. We also don't allow content where the main purpose is to trick others into leaving YouTube for another site. Now that's an interesting distinction. To leave this thing for another site. That's actually a little different. Being misleading meta or thumbnails. Using the title, thumbnails, description to trick users into believing the content is something it's not. We could technically put this under that, though. That's interesting. We could technically do that. Let's see what you guys think. You guys are still talking about the Dark Riders. Get great. I just want to fight God, Lovecraft, horse game like an old this. So. Shaw Ghost, put the pitchforks away, let us express our ideas. Jennifer Gayes, I dislike the magical horses on a whole. They are fancy reskins. For some, I have a clacky keyboard. I like clacky clacks. So you can make clickbait about something that is true. It's be annoying, but at least it'd be true. Also, that's not how it goes for games with a lot of praise. The thing is that I think that gives them, that frustrates me like this. Like I'm not trying to be on their side here, but what I'm saying is, I think what gives them the leeway is the question marks. If they had exclamation marks, that would be a definite. But because it's question marks, I think they're getting away with it. We could, I want to say report it, but it sounds so, calling to action, something that might actually cause a lot of problems. But it's so difficult. It's so difficult. So Angela Ziegler says, the Royal High situation reminds me so much of the ETG situation. The toxic positivity and having their title stripped because of the basic criticism. Royal High? What's this? What's this? What? I missed it. Angela, explain. Explain, Angela. So Leafstorm says, throw hands. Don't tempt me. True, it is misleading in my opinion, the target kiss. Yes, I think you guys might have a point, actually. I think it might be more misleading than it is clickbait. That's interesting. I might actually make a video. Oh, it's a Roblox game. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. So it also sounds to me a bit of I'll actually maybe slip into that Discord at some point. Check out what's going on there. I just want to say, Vendela Tandragali says, I just want to say that I love your videos. I adore it. So even with all the drama, it makes me happy that there are content creators out there like you that produce well done videos. Oh, thank you, Vendela. And I'm glad you're enjoying Star Stable. It's always awesome to hear games being enjoyed. I'm always happy to hear that. I always want games to be better, but it's always wonderful to hear that people are enjoying these games. So, Lil Cat's Silly Care says free horse isn't going to be the new horse. They can talk about the free horse and then new horse in the vid and not be breaking the rules. Yes, that's it. I hate this. I hate the fact that's that freaking loophole. Okay, but yeah, that is the second last thing. I'm just going to touch on this real quick. This is a very disturbing thing that I've been seeing a lot of in the Star Stable community. This is about 20 days ago. I was actually planning on making this vid a long time ago, but this is the second time I've seen a sort of bullying going around with this. So in the Polygon thing, we actually discuss, I'm sorry, not me, I just edited the video. We actually discuss role plays in general. And one thing that is kind of touched upon is the fact that kids are getting bullied for role play. So this is a very sad story. This person made a role play. Now, for those of you who might not know, role play is essentially where you go in and you make up a character and you make up a horse and you tell a little story with your horse and your character. You can do the visual with video, or you can do it with pics and stuff. But it's a thing that a lot of people really enjoy doing. But the sad thing is that this person made this video. So they say that I started a new storyline and had a disabled character with a service dog, which I have both. I got slammed and called unrealistic. So your 17-year-old can afford 10 horses and own their barn, but I can't have a disabled rider. Absolutely ridiculous. Yes, some people are very, very kind, but I've had nothing but being put down and negative comments the entire time. It took me at least an extra hour to draw the service dog, which was in most posts. It was mostly educational, and because I enjoyed the challenge of it, but it was crazy to see how people treated it, even going so far as to say you can't just have a service dog because it's a realistic roleplay. And multiple times I showed proof I had a service dog, despite having no obligation to do so. So I think the word drives me crazy. P.S. The story followed a 23-year-old with POTS, who was an assistant mounted police officer with Rangers, which, yes, I can see being disabled. But essentially, the long or the short of it, she removed the entire post. And I just find this typically egregious. It's such a messed up thing to do. So this isn't the only instance, though. I should have actually saved this one. Bear with me for 3 seconds. Let me just see if I can find it quick. Ableism, yeah, it's really messed up. Like, I don't mind if you don't like role plays. That's perfectly fine. Like, I think a lot of people don't like role plays. It's some of them can be pretty interesting, but yeah, go for it. If you like role plays, then have at it. Be the best role player you can be, because it is like I said, really go watch that video with the role play where Sandy is just talking, because it's such a. I can't find the damn post now. Tell me it wasn't removed. Dear God, please tell me it wasn't removed. Well, maybe it was removed. It's actually very possible. No, man. Where am I? Am I still here? Yes, I'm here. It has to be here somewhere. Wait. Guys. Guys, I can't find the post, guys. Rattle. This is what happens when you're not prepared. Rattle. Rattle. I'm just yelling at myself right now. Rattle. Get your freaking shit together, Rattle. Oh, God, I swear. Don't tell my mom. So, let's see. Oh, good grief, dog. No, it's not there. Anyway, all right, fine. I'm not going to find it. It's disappeared into the ether. I forgot to save it. We could just call Rattle an idiot. Everyone just call Rattle an idiot for like the next 30 seconds. But anyway, so there was I'm just going to keep scrolling. So there was a very interesting situation with a person who role played that they were pregnant, and people shared it on the Reddit, and they were very, here we go. Is this the one? No. That was the funny picture. But so people were very odd about it. So I do get that. I do get. But at the same time, can we just not be assholes? Like, just my opinion in this. But it's again that thing that role players get a lot of flack for being role players, and I find it very bizarre, because I think role-playing is a really great way to express creativity and just have fun. And if you don't like it, like I love that quote on the internet that says Bob sees something that upsets him or that he finds offensive. Bob annoys it. Bob scrolls on, be more like Bob. And I think we all just need to apply that in our lives. So let's see. Bitta Petroni says, I'm sorry. Bitta Petroni says, I'm not into roleplay, but I also can't imagine dumping on someone for their roleplay. That is just silly. Yes, that's kind of what was really weird. SSO has one of the most closed-minded exclusive communities I've ever seen, and that's saying a lot considering how many games I've played in my life. I'd rather talk with COD players than SSO. Yes. Breakdown. Rattle slowly scrolling deeper and deeper. And having a breakdown. Like, yes, your name is fitting. Why? Guava Chicken Gaming. I mean, as long as they weren't doing the whoopty-doody-doody-doo, then I think it would be okay. They weren't doing the whoopty-woody-woody-doo-doo. They were just, it was just a pregnant belly. That's it. Like, it was just a pregnant belly. And it was just, Yes, Rose Queen, be like Bob. Wolf Sister Gaming says some role plays can go south real quick, but most role plays are realistic. Yes, all right. So yes, that is something else. Let me just say, LK. I just want to click on that. Yes, Wolf Sister, absolutely. Some of these role plays, especially in Star Stable, holy damn! Like it is just. You will be my mate now, and she's like, done. Shit just happened. Like, mofo, why? It's like we have a foal now. Since when? It's like they can get very graphic, and that's a whole other can of worms. And I'm wondering if that is more or less the reason why people are so negative to role players in general, is due to these specific types of role plays that is really, really, really hurting the community in general. But yeah, this is just something that I wanted to chat about. And I just think that if you're seeing a role player that doesn't align, unless it's like really effed up, I'm talking, they're showing the woo-woos and the wee-wees and all the showing all the signs of the zodiac. We're gonna put it like that. just putting it out there. Yeah. Then I get, yeah, okay, that's something you should absolutely report. But if it's just harmless fun and they're just doing it for themselves, how about we not attack them? It's just a thought, guys. Just a thought. I really did get a lot of appreciation for the role players since doing that video, because it really goes into a lot. And I'm going to share it again because oh God, where am I going? Because it's really something I think that more people do need to kind of chat about the fact that role players can get like really attacked online, and it's so unneeded. It's completely unneeded. But yeah, that's, my thing just didn't go down. I did run into some stage. Umbra says, yeah, me too. I've seen some shit. I've seen some shit. David Gray, I'm old and never understood why role players are popular. So, David, I don't know if you're, I'm going by the name here. You could be a male, and it is kind of shown that women tend to do role plays and fantasy lives a little bit more than men do. So there's this thing of men have the power fantasy, women have the realistic social fantasy. And I don't really agree with that, because I just want to turn into a dinosaur and kill everyone. But it could be something like that. It's like women just have a far more like emotional type thing going on. I'm not quoting a study or anything here, but this is kind of just my own thoughts on the matter. But I have seen like a lot of girls like being part of role plays more so than men. Men like to roll the dice and see. That's my experience, to be fair. Like, I'm just saying absolutely my experience in this. And that's just a thought of it. What are you guys saying? Let me see. I deemed you on Discord. God damn it. Are you talking to me, Flickers? What? Why are you DMing me weird shit? Stop it. I love you, but stop. I'm kidding. So, Midway's Rampage Robot. Umbria's, okay, let's say Lilycat. Sorry. I'm reading a lot of you, Umbra. I'm reading a lot of your stuff tonight. Lilycat Silly says, I think what happens to kids is young minds then to lump things together. They have a harder time knowing the difference of good or bad roleplay, and instead label all roleplay as bad. That could, I think it's the cringe. So, if, like, I watched this video from, I think it was Moist. He kind of did this thing of Penguin OZ. He did this thing where he said that cringe is the ultimate failure of the internet, and we have a natural aversion to it. I don't know why, but it's an interesting thought. I think people just cringe away from it for some really weird reason. Oh, my Century Age of Ashes is ready to play. I can do that later. Ray's Horse Equestrian says, okay, wait, let me say, Wolf Sister, okay, wait, Team Tano feels like everything from gaming to the movies community is just, okay, it's just ruined by spreading hate, which is sad. Yes, it's all entertainment and people treat it like life and death. Yes, Yes. So then Reyes Horse Equestrian says, can you talk more about what SSO put that kind of dressage style? Ray, that video, it blew up. Like, holy damn, dude. Like, no. I didn't expect that, for one thing. And the other thing is, some of the responses was like, dude, just watch the video before you tell me I need to... Like, one guy told me to off myself. I was like, dude. I was like, weird. I just, couldn't. It was really weird. So that was, yeah, it's just, I don't agree with the way that they're moving dressage forward. I think that they really need to, if they're going to be adding realistic dressage, they need to do it properly, and they're not doing it properly, which is really frustrating. So, yes, Superior. I watch Penguinozzi. He's very entertaining, especially when I'm having a bad day. Anyway, so that was essentially all the stuff that I wanted to talk about. Just some Star Stable stuff. Some stuff that I just found very interesting. Stuff that I kind of wanted to discuss a little bit. I hope you guys had fun. And yeah, for those of you who haven't already, please be sure to check out our Polygon video. I'm going to be adding this into the next video. Stars Equestrian video was going to be the next video that's going to come up. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. It was an interesting playthrough. I'm still angry at that game. Just want to check the last couple of comments here, what you guys are saying. Oh boy, Rattle blows up and stream on my end spins and stuttering fun. I don't know what just happened! But I went on a complete rant on the SSO dressage video and ended up writing a novel of just flailing. Breakdown, people who comment without watching the video. So many of them. Arc Oslo, nothing about ETG's new main and tail styles. God damn it, Arc Oslo, now I have to go check that out. Just, let's go. I can't actually, just for interest's sake, I can't go onto their... wait, ETG Facebook. Like, this is the last thing and then I'm going. I hate you all. Like, you're keeping me here and I want to go heat up my cold coffee. Let me just make sure it's Equestrian the game. Equestrian the game. There we go. Equestrian the game community. I think this is the one. I can't actually... No. Ooh. About discussions? Wait a minute. Is there a way that I can see this? I think they removed their Facebook. I'm sorry. I can't actually watch it because I can't see it. Okay, let me show you why. Equestrian the game, Instagram. I'm gonna show you why. The best thing that I could do is I could log out. I could actually log out. Watch this. I can't. There we go. I can't see it because they hate me. So let's do this. Let's go in here. Let's go there, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna sign out. Profile. Hopefully, it's not gonna. Fuck. How do I sign out? More. There we go. More. Log out. Logging you out, and then I'm gonna hit this one. Now I should be able to see it. Yes! I got around you! There's a will, there's a way, baby! Alright, so, what did you want me to see? So let's... Okay, God, I got up. Alright, maybe not. But, at least I could see the posts. Wow, they're doing pretty good. Alright, so, yeah, I'm sorry. I can't look at it. I'm very sorry. Link Pop. Maybe I can get in here somewhere. I don't freaking know. What is Link Pop? God damn it. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have to stop the stream. You guys are being lovely but annoying. What did Arcave say? Lol. Yes, that sounds about right. I feel like it should be a little bit less, but then lowering the prices. All right. No. All right. So let me just read a couple here, and then I'm gonna go. Yes, Flickers, I'm blocked. They don't like me. But to be fair, I did spam a message to them like 300 times because I was angry at Molly. I kind of brought that one on myself. So, Guava Chicken Gaming. Rattle, have you heard of this game on Roblox called Horse Life or Island? I think I've played it before. There's a lot of horse games on there. I really need to start doing that. Superior, yes, they blocked me. That was kind of my own fault. Or cost like hacker level 99. I am the supreme. But I can't open the goddamn things. Leafstorm, they hate you. Damn, you're doing something wrong. Vendela, you're gonna have a lovely day. You too, Vendela. I'm gonna head off in a little bit. Just want to check a couple of these comments still. Peregrine says that one scene in Kung Fu Panda 3, Poe beating up Kai Tummy with one rattle and Star Stable. No. Leaf Store. They just don't like me because I made a video telling everyone that they kind of messed up, and I kind of spammed a message on one of their videos because I was very angry at them. Karali Boshoff. Boshoff, I am from South Africa. Is jy ook van Suid-Afrika? Wonderlik om jou te sien as jy actually van Suid-Afrika is. Dit sal nogal redelik wonderlik wees. So breakdown, you should do a video on Horse Riding Academy at some point. Guys, it's like 600 things at this point. All right, so let me just see if I can find all the people that have been wonderful, because yes, you have all been wonderful. Why are you guys so wonderful tonight? I think I just killed my chat. All right, so I'm going to head off. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. It was an absolutely awesome to have you here. I'm heading off now, but I hope you all have an amazing day. And that is a lot of chats. I did not grab all the names because I didn't have a pen and paper next to me to everyone who like supported the channel. So to everyone who gave me like support and stuff and super chats, thank you. I will pin your names at the top of the I make a pinned comment and just say, guys, thank you to you guys in the chat video. You are all amazing. I hope you all have an amazing day, and yeah, thanks for joining me. Bye guys.